tonight I'm staying in one of the second most photographed buildings in the USA, the Versace Mansion. Now a boutique hotel. We'll check out the food, the 24-karat gold pool, and get a sneak peek into Versace's bedroom with its crazy huge bed.
So we're just literally above the entrance, which is right there. And I'll explain what the noise is and what you can hear in just a moment, but let's head up to my room. Wow. From the tomb of Francis Austin Freeman. Look at the stained glass window. So most of the rooms are literally in here. They're on that level and on the top level. As you can see, this is a very popular Miami hangout, and so is the restaurant that we're going to eat in a little bit. Just before I show you my room, and my room is just over there. All the rooms up here are suites. I was going to stay in Versace's room, but unfortunately that's booked out. But this is right at the front of the hotel, or the villa, should I say. Wow, check out this room. And I guess I need to talk about the biggest thing about this room is the shower. Possibly the biggest shower that I think I've ever had in any hotel that I've ever stayed in. You can actually see it from here. Look at that. Anyway, more about that in just a moment. Let me give you the tour. First of all, just check out the ceiling fans and this beautiful chandelier that I believe is gold, real gold. Don't want to touch it just in case it comes down, but look at that. And the bed, which looks very palatial. First thing you notice about the room is just the furniture, the attention to detail. A lot of it is original as well. Like, just look at that. I guess the one thing that is freaking me out, I don't know if anyone's seen the movie, is it The Haunting with Catherine Zeta-Jones? Look at the faces on the fireplace. But that is huge, and the TV is massive. I think it's the biggest TV I think I've ever had in any hotel room. Wardrobes, I'm guessing, yes. Branding with the robes, look at that. I think there's another one over here. So what's interesting is apparently there are secret doors in most of these rooms. I'm seeing if there's a secret door in here somewhere. I doubt we'll ever find it. I'm going to have to wait till the morning to show you the view, but it is pretty impressive. I'm right here on Ocean Drive, literally overlooking the beach, and the windows are here and at the side as well. And if you can hear it, quite noisy. I don't know if my mic picks it up, but it's quite noisy out there. You saw that briefly earlier. I think that kind of calms down at around about 10:30. So hotel guests, you know, can get to sleep. That's not basically going all night long. It is a very popular hangout here in Miami. Obviously an Italian inspired room, but when you look at the bed, you kind of get Egyptian vibes. Look at that. And the very palatial red covers and the headboard. Yeah. Huge big pillows. The bed has feet as well. Look at that. So does the bench. Let's check out the mattress. Looks like it's got a mattress encasement on there. See, that's the thing. I wonder how many hotels, right? Mattress encasements are great, but they should be washed occasionally. I mean, some of this furniture could be worth quite a lot, but look at that. once again, I stay in these really lovely hotels, and they let it down with the awful remote and the old radio alarm clock as well. Look at the curtains. The stained glass windows. Look at that. Again, hopefully if we get some sunshine in the morning, they will look really lovely. But yeah, these doors, they're just wooden, quite thin, not very soundproofed. Oh right, look at that. That's a first in a hotel. Where I can enjoy coffee, these feel like thrones. I'm not gonna lie, it does have a little bit of a weird vibe in this room. Look at this table. And the minibar is what we need to talk about next. One lonely black fridge. And inside, it's all complimentary. There's no alcohol though, and that's about it. The way that's just been cut in to what looks like an antique bit of furniture, that's quite disappointing, isn't it? Got a menu here for when I go down and have food in a moment. Coffee machine, some water, espresso cups. You can just see outside to where the pool is. Let me show you into the bathroom. It's like stepping back in time. Look at this. Stepping inside the shower, for those people that moan that I never take my shoes off, although I do sometimes. Look at this. Huge waterfall shower. And Bulgari shampoo. Water stains on it though. Don't look very polished, does it? That's just so weird how you can just see straight into the bedroom. You do have a blind if you want to hide your modesty, but most definitely the biggest shower that I think I've had in any hotel room. This is comparable to the one that I had in Dubai, I think. I think you can easily get probably around about 11 people in here, maybe 12 at a squeeze. I really do like the Mediterranean vibe this bathroom gives you though. But also, something you wouldn't expect to see in here was a Japanese toilet. All this marble, very nice. Love that window. Let's have a look. Does it open? Oh, it does. Look at that, you can even see the sign to Ocean Drive. The restaurant is super busy. I have got a table booked down there. And you can just about see the pool. We'll check that out in the morning. Just close this up. How do you close this? I guess like that. How often do you get doors to a bathroom like this though? Really nice. Okay, so I've got a reservation at Giannis at 8:30, which is literally in a couple of minutes. So let's go downstairs. Why does that wardrobe door keep making creaking sounds? Maybe it's the wind. It is quite a windy, rainy night in Miami actually. Let's go grab some food. So this actually predates Versace. This is by Francis Freeman, who literally designed this villa. Wow. He renovated it with mythological theming, as you'll see walking around most of the villa. Oh, look at that. Wow, look at this. So this is like in a courtyard, but it's raining and the umbrellas around the edge are leaking, so I'm getting like a drip of water down my back, which isn't great. probably the busiest hotel that I've been to. There are so many girls taking selfies and pictures of each other. In fact, where I was sat right by the pool probably wasn't the best spot. So I went for the chicken paillard, which was actually really nice, with the arugula salad, cherry tomatoes and shaved parmesan. Actually had loads of flavour. One of the most prettiest desserts I've had for a while. I went for the key lime pie. So dinner and dessert, I also had a Coke with that, came to $71. It was super busy down there. The tables also quite close together, so I found it a little bit difficult to film that with everyone surrounding me trying to get photos of the pool. And talking of the pool, for residents of the hotel, they do get to enjoy it early in the morning. It's advisable to get in the pool before 11, before a lot of people come and have brunch. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll also check out breakfast and I'll also check out more of the hotel. I'm going to check out the shower and go to bed. I'll see you in the morning. Night. Now, one thing I've realised travelling like this, especially staying somewhere like the Versace Mansion, I'm constantly eating out. Hotel food, restaurants, room service, and don't get me wrong, it's amazing, but after a while it does get a bit much and you start craving something simpler. And that's actually where HelloFresh comes in for me. The last thing I want to do when I get home is think about food shopping, what to cook, and HelloFresh just takes all that away. Everything gets delivered straight to your door with fresh ingredients and really easy to follow recipes, so you can just get on with cooking. What I love is the variety. There are loads of options every week, and they've expanded the menu as well, so now there's even more choice. This is what I've gone for tonight: 15-minute butter chicken masala. You've got everything from quick meals to healthy options and even more premium dishes like steak, so it doesn't have to feel repetitive. And the best part is most meals are ready in 30 minutes or less. It's perfect when you want something good without spending ages in the kitchen. It really does take away the whole part of planning and shopping, and especially like me when I've been traveling, it's the last thing I want to do. It's flexible as well. You can pause, cancel, or swap your delivery dates whenever you need, and even customize your meals. So if you want to give it a try, you can get 50% off your first box, 20% off your next 4 boxes, plus free treats for 3 months. Don't forget to scan the QR code on the screen right now. You can use the code TIM26 or the link is in the description to get started. Morning. Wow, the sun, the way it comes through the stained glass windows, is really beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna go and check out the pool. So the restaurant downstairs opens up at about 11 o'clock for the public, but for hotel guests, you can use the pool, which is heated up until that time. I mean, you can use it up until about 4 p.m, but probably be a bit weird using that pool when there's so many people there eating and you're likely probably the only person to be in the pool and everyone will just be staring at you. So let's go check out breakfast, we'll dive in the pool and then go and check out this incredible villa. Looks completely different during the day though, look at this. Let's have a look up here. Look at this. These tiles. Rooftop. Wow, you get some great views up here, look, over Miami Beach. Not so great up here though, is it? There's a random shower just there. In fact, actually, there's a shower on each one. That's so odd. Why would you need that? There's 3 of them along there. Bearing in mind this doesn't go down to the pool or anything. That looks like an antique. I think it works though. Goes up into the observatory. Wow, look at this. I bet they had a few parties up in here, didn't they? I mean, this whole roof obviously moves. The slit in the middle where they put the telescope out. Stained glass windows in here. So pretty. And someone singing in the kitchen. I have a feeling there's not many people staying in the hotel, so I think breakfast might be quite quiet. Morning. Well, as the hotel is pretty quiet, I'm going to see if I can have a look in Versace's room. I think it wasn't showing up as available last night, but apparently it is available tonight, but I'm not staying here tonight. But I don't know whether we're doing some work to it or there was a reason why it wasn't available, but I'm going to go and see if we can have a look in it after breakfast. I haven't seen anybody else in the hotel yet, so I think it is just me. Continental breakfast, American breakfast, the Villa eggs Florentine, grilled steak and eggs, smoked salmon, French toast. I think I'll give the Villa eggs Florentine a try. Got some fresh fruit and some croissants. So there are actual sunbeds in here. There's 2 sunbeds. There's one there, and I think the other one is just at the end there. Oh, this is so nice. This is so weird as well. I've never been in a hotel pool quite like this before. You can use the pool, but I think it's probably going to be almost awkward because everyone will be staring at you whilst you're in the pool. I don't know. I'll do a couple of lengths. Well, I can't say the sunbeds scream luxury. They seem a bit old and a bit dirty. I didn't bring any slippers down with me, so getting out the pool is going to be fun, especially walking on that. So I don't know if you can see that the tiles in the pool, they are actually 24 karat gold. Look at the gold shimmering in the Miami sunshine. Look at that. Let's go and have a look on the balcony. Look at that. I mean, you're right on Ocean Drive, Miami Beach. And you see people starting to take their photos. People come here and take their photos pretty much 24 hours a day outside the famous steps. The question is though, is it worth the price? One thing I was gutted about, obviously, is the hot water situation. There was hot water coming out of the tap, but for some odd reason, there wasn't any hot water in the shower. I got someone to come and have a look at it last night, and he adjusted it just right, but it wasn't hot. I mean, it was very warm at best. So you can see my room just there. Gianni Versace's suite is just there. Now, it was unavailable last night. However, someone is going to give me a little bit of a look round, and you have to see this.
Thank you. So this is like a shared space. Let me tell you, this was the boyfriend's suite, which is Empire, and this is Giannis' suite.
That is a huge bed. How many beds is that? Is that like 2 beds pushed together?
It's like 2 queens.
2 queens, wow.
The size of 2 queens.
And how much is this a night?
It depends on the rate, depends on the day. Usually about 1,400.
Okay.
It has a little balcony over there.
So is there secret halls and passages
Yes,
in here?
yes.
Is there?
Yes, for
Between
real.
rooms? Where are they then? Can you show me?
They are secret.
Oh no, they're secret. That is ridiculous.
Actually, all of our suites are very unique.
Yeah.
If you like every time you visit, choose a different one.
Yeah, it's like you're
a whole different experience.
Exactly. It feels like you're staying in a completely different hotel.
Yes.
Wow. Well, thank you for showing me. The most famous part of the hotel is the restaurant, Giannis, and it is an experience to go in there and eat, and it is definitely the place to be seen here in Miami. It's a very exclusive boutique hotel. I mean, there's only 13 suites actually in there, and the suite that I had is normally the most popular that people actually go for. Some say it's haunted. The quality of food I thought was pretty good. Breakfast, not so much. Now, bearing in mind this has been converted from a villa into a boutique hotel, so yeah, the layout is a little bit different. The 24 karat gold pool was pretty good. The sunbeds, not so much. When you're staying in the hotel, you do have free reign to go and explore. And actually, I went for a walk around before breakfast this morning when it was still dark outside, and it was pretty cool. Not quite sure what all the stuff was on the roof, but being the second most photographed building in the USA, was it worth the price?
Do tell us in the comments. And remember, if you're interested in HelloFresh, you can get 50% off your first box, 20% off your next 4, plus free treats for 3 months. Don't forget to use my code TIM26. The link's in the description, or scan the QR code on the screen now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.